I remember reading aloud in my environmental studies class a passage that spoke of the Sundarbans. What I didn't know then was that years later I would find myself standing in the heart of the same Sundarban. As a Greenhalgh Fellow, I came to Pathar Pratima Island to document the mangrove restoration work led by NatureMate. Pathar Pratima is one of the many inhabited islands, forms part of a unique and ecologically sensitive region, rich in biodiversity, where daily life is shaped by the rhythm of the tides.
ধান উঠে গেলে সবজি তৈরি হয়। আমি 30 বছর হলো এইরকম চাষ করে যাচ্ছি।
Every time I went around for my fieldwork, I noticed most women working day in and day out. And at the same time running businesses in the market.
এটা কাকে দিচ্ছ?
বনবিবি ঠাকুর।
তিন জায়গায়?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ।
কেন?
বনবিবি বিশালক্ষী, এলা আমরা জঙ্গলে বাগানে মায়ের পুজো করি, বনবিবি ঠাকুরের পুজো করি।
There was this another powerful feminine presence I came to know here in the Sundarbans. Bono Bibi. Bono Bibi is the goddess of mangroves, a symbol of protection that reflects these deep-rooted belief in the feminine as guardian and guide. The stories around Bono Bibi are also tied to the themes of humans and nature, justice and balance. And yet, in practice, the challenges I saw women facing here, working in the fields, tending to household, raising children, and navigating these tidal systems are affecting their health. During my time in Pathar Pratima, I came to know about a cancer screening camp conducted by NatureMate's team led by Diya Banerjee, a cancer survivor herself. My conversations with her left a lasting impression and eventually made me think more and more about how fragile the conditions of women's health here are in the Sundarbans.
Past team of this interacting with this population with regards to this critical disease, I have seen that they take it as a death sentence. So they are aware that it can be mitigated into, people can survive.
There's always a wrong notion about, especially non-communicable diseases like cancer. So, although there are many cases of cancer in Sundarbans at this point, we are known cases, but since the nearest facility to do this is about 2.5-3 years away, which is in Daman Haba, So in that ratio, we decided that we will start with a house-to-house campaign, right? তো সেই জন্য এই ক্যাম্পটা করা, যাতে স্তন চেক করে ওরা, তারপরে বলে ক্যান্সার সম্বন্ধে বলে, তারপরে কি কি বাড়িতে করতে পারো তোমরা নিজেরা, স্তনটা নিজেরা চেক করতে পারো সেটা বলে, যাতে আগের থেকেই লক্ষণগুলো বোঝা যায়। Our local team started with house-to-house campaigning, going to house and telling them that this is what we want to do and this is how beneficial it is. সবাইকে দেওয়া যায় ইনফ্যাক্ট, ঠিক আছে? দেখেছো কত টিউমারের কেস আছে? আমি তো দেখছি, 1.5 বছর ধরে আমি দেখছি। If you understand, in a village, the women come as a second level citizens. So how do they cross that border of their house, come out and come to these camps in fact?
চিকিৎসা সংক্রান্ত বিষয়ে একটি বিশেষ ঘোষণা নেচারমেটস নেচার ক্লাবের পক্ষ থেকে এবং কলকাতা চিত্তরঞ্জন ন্যাশনাল ক্যান্সার ইনস্টিটিউটের সহযোগিতায় একটি স্বাস্থ্য সচেতনতা শিবিরের আয়োজন করা হইয়াছে। উক্ত শিবিরে 28 থেকে 60 বছর বয়সের মায়েদের ব্রেস্ট ও জরায়ু সংক্রান্ত পরীক্ষা ও চিকিৎসা করা হইবে সম্পূর্ণ বিনামূল্যে। সকাল 10টা থেকে বেলা 2:30 পর্যন্ত আমাদের এই শিবির অনুষ্ঠিত হইবে। স্থান পাথর প্রতিমা। এই শিবিরে যে সকল ডাক্তারবাবুরা উপস্থিত থাকবেন ওনারা প্রত্যেকেই মহিলা ডাক্তারবাবু।
বয়স কত আপনার? 55।
So we started in that small way. I think about 18-19. It was the first Bhagavatpur camp. Next in Pratat Pratima. There we had a better number of people because there we did miking. By that time, about 19-20 people knew about what was happening. So there was a word of the mouth spreading about it.
পুতুল মণ্ডল, ঠিকানা দক্ষিণ শিবগঞ্জ।
49400 নিয়ে দিদির কাছে দেবে। এইটা এই পর্যন্ত মাসিকের রাস্তায় ঢোকাবে, ঢুকিয়ে এরকম করে 4 বার ঘুরিয়ে বার করবে ধরো।
And best part is they felt that we were following up. In the other hand, what we started doing was training the ASHA workers, because what I understood at a point that these camps are max to max involving 25, 30, 40, 45 people. But if we have to literally cover the whole population, then we might have to speed fast it with the help of the ASHA workers.
Being here, I've come to understand that the rise in sea level due to climate change is increasing the salinity of the water. Additionally, the growing plastic pollution carried down to the delta has led to the presence of microplastic in it.
So my hypothesis started from there when I saw women as a big workforce working day and night, 8-9 hours in the rivers, riverbanks and the ponds, associate with the microplastic and nanoplastic which are found in these ecosystems, which interestingly has different carcinogenic chemicals. So that means they are super exposed to that chemicals. In fact, my camps kind of contributed to that data, which also actually gives me an understanding that yes, there are a lot of cervix issues, there are a lot of breast cancer issues. So now can we see the direct association that is happening between the pollutants and cancer as such for women in fact.
Understanding this brought a new dimension to my internship. That any restoration, ecological or cultural, is also about caring for the bodies and lives entangled in them. The voices that are so often pushed to the margins hold the quiet strength of continuity, and the most enduring relationships with nature are built not through control, but through respect, faith, and patience.